but
I'm like
I
walking
feel like
right
they'll
in.
forgive us.
I know.
Oh, where's my sheet?
What?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hang
All
on.
the plans.
Yep.
Waiting,
forget
waiting.
anything.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. I can do a wardrobe adjustment.
Oh, it's right here.
I forgot about this capelet that I made a long
know,
time ago.
That is so pretty.
I like it, and I think I
remember the name of that?
no. It was in a Vogue magazine.
But wasn't it a cover pattern?
I don't
I feel
know.
like it, and it was red.
Yeah, the lady was
Yeah,
the
and
model was wearing the red
This
one.
is from Lorna's Laces.
The yarn is, yeah, Lorna's
the
Laces.
big skeins.
Yep,
I think
her was
Yeah.
a non-superwash, a nice. Well, it's lasting.
it's so
nicely.
pretty. It looks cute with the cats.
Yes, meow.
Even though your cats look black, but here I make them look blue, like super, like
It's a
blavy,
It's dark. Yeah.
blavy.
Yes, yes. It's election day.
It is, and actually, it's double election day.
Why?
Because it's not
Oh,
just
yeah.
the election day for the whole United States. It's also election day for the Hatsies.
Woo,
So
woo.
I don't want to encourage you to go do that right now, but it is live. Like I made it live a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay.
So if
we get really boring, you can just go vote.
yes, so
Vote on the
but the
Hatsies.
link will be in the
Email.
in the email, and it'll also be on the notes for today's video. So
And what's the deadline for Hatsies
the
voting?
hats is Saturday at midnight.
Okay.
So
Okay. Cool. Cool.
yep,
Good. And then our winners will be announced next week.
yes,
Maybe
yep.
Liz and I can
Yep.
pop on
Yeah,
there.
you
and,
guys can do that.
Do the winners, because the winners of the Hatsies, People's Choice Voting in each category, receive a $25 gift card.
I know, and that
And
is
bragging rights.
more than enough. Motivation for me. Like if I didn't work here, well, actually, it was a motivation. I did like 6 hats.
Oh, well, you didn't enter.
I
them.
know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? If we do it again, and maybe with any of the ones that we do, we should have a staff category.
Maybe.
And because most of us are sort of doing something at the same time, and it might encourage.
We could our like the voting thing for our People's Choice voting is getting a little. I feel like it's sort of getting old. I mean, it's still happening, but I think we could maybe just do like a, like make anything.
Right, but shirties are fun in the summertime.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that one for sure.
Yeah. So, but anyway, give us your feedback because
if you care,
that
Give
would
us your
make a
feedback.
difference to
Yeah.
what we do for sure.
it
so,
would. Indeed.
so
What'd
do
you do
like
this morning?
Well, I got ready,
Oh, for this.
but I was not as early as I was yesterday. The time change was like, I went to
awkward.
bed kind of early yesterday anyway, or the night before, and then I'm like wide awake at 4, which is so not like me
Well,
at
you're
all.
also prepping for a giant
Yeah,
trip.
yeah.
So got stuff on your brain. I was a little better this morning. I was up at 4:30. I was awake at 4:30 instead of 4. So I
Oh,
must be
okay.
easing into it.
I was kind of hoping it would be the same today because then tomorrow it will be really easy when I have to get up at like 4 or
your
3:30.
flight leaves really
even.
early. Yeah.
Well, it's a 7:00 flight, but we've
You
got
still have to
all
be
the
there.
luggage
All the
and all
things,
that
yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
And I wanted to point out that we have our now
Looks
a
beautiful.
traditional Christmas sleigh that kind of has been donated to our
on
shop.
loan
So
by Doris. Yeah, we love it.
it's a
And
permanent loan. I
it's-
feel
yep.
like.
We it's great. Halloween
And
happened.
I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't really see, but you can see our windows back here. But we did put up our.
can't see the curtain.
Yeah, you can't really see the curtains. But
Backlighting.
I did have something for you this morning.
You did.
I can get it.
Okay. Yoga, bending.
It's my going away present.
What is
for
it?
You. It's on a plate.
Oh, yum!
It's a
treat.
chocolate croissant from Veronica's.
Veronica's, yum.
I'm like,
nice.
I need to have you thinking about me. Don't forget about me.
I don't think we'll forget about you, and we'll be fine. The shop is it. We're all good. We've got a big event next Tuesday evening.
That's right. 1 week from today.
Jingle and Mingle.
Yep. So basically, it's a big shopping night for downtown Billings. And so there's 17 shops that are involved, and so it's pretty much almost all the retail.
Yeah,
I would say, with the exception of a couple, but all the clothing stores,
Sandstone Gallery,
Montague's Jewelers, and their little offshoot, Montague Silver in Paris, Montana.
Paris what?
Paris, Montana.
Paris,
it's
Montana.
called. And then there's Zest, and there's Montana Vintage Clothing. We tried to get Brockles, but they're so busy. They're busy, back in the kitchen doing
mom's
stuff.
in the hospital or something.
Yeah,
they're not doing it. So anyway, but we're excited for that, and what a nice little, and it's dark now, so.
Yeah,
but
the lights will be
feel
pretty
like
because
Christmas,
if you're visiting us during the day, you don't get to really see how pretty the lights are because they look the prettiest when the lights.
They are really pretty
goes
at
down.
night. Yeah, that is one plus about putting them up early. I was driving home on Sunday evening from my mom's, and just a house just off Rimrock has a Christmas tree in their window. A house does. Yeah. So people are prepping.
They
earlier and earlier. I mean, it is a bit of work to make the Christmas magic happen.
I know. We've all, as mothers, I feel like we're sort of the ones that make the magic happen.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, I do think, as with a lot of things in life, they've gotten more and more. I think probably women in the 50s may not have done 2 or 3 Christmas trees in their house with different themes every year and all that kind of stuff.
I'll bet the average person doesn't have that. That's Instagram influencers that are doing that. Makes everybody think that's really the way it is, and it's really not.
Right.
It'd be so expensive. I mean, I remember going.
Also, though, they didn't have Target.
Right.
They had the downtown shops.
Right. I mean, I was remembering when I was young and would go to my grandma's house, and she had just those big bulbs lining. I loved that look, and I know where she got it, Johnson Hardware and Furniture. So yeah, I like the simpleness of that, and I really do like the Christmas movies where the lights aren't just crazy.
Right.
They're just simple and quaint. Although there is the big thing at the zoo. The big zoo lights thing, I think that's what it's called, and actually it's pretty cool. And if you get a chance to do that, I think you can already right now get your tickets for that.
Oh, fun!
So it's super fun for families to go to. One thing we did not talk about yet today was UFO October.
Oh yeah,
was finished up. I would say it was a pretty good success.
It was.
I think people felt relieved and proud of themselves that they finished these projects, and it kind of freed up some mental space,
finished projects.
Your shoulders feel a little bit lighter because you don't have that.
We had, I think, a total of 15 participants or something. I don't know for sure, but I know at least 2 of them were like, well, are you doing it in November? I have more to finish.
Right.
But anyway, we'll do it. We will do it again. We've got to come up with sort of a catchy. UF October was a great one.
Pretty fun to say.
So we'll come up with a catchy. Again, if you have any input, we love it.
So the big winner
so everyone who participated paid $5. Put your project list in the locked box with the money, and then we drew from those who finished, and the lucky winner was
Vicky Hurt.
Hey, Vicky.
And we did announce that last week, but we're not sure where we can. I mean, we'll end up calling Vicky anyway, but we just wanted everyone to find out in their own way. So
congrats, Vicky. Yeah, so she won $95.
She did, and how she did that was she finished a really fun purpley marled Carbeth.
Nice.
So back when we were at the
That's-
other
it's been in
location,
there-
we
been
did.
there for a bit.
That was one of our first.
It was one of our first knit-alongs.
Was it a Bang It Out? I feel like.
Yeah, I think it was a Bang
And
It Out.
and yeah, so a February knit, and she finished it.
Yay,
so,
she
yay,
finished
that's
it
awesome.
6 years later.
Yep, that's okay.
That's great.
There were
Love it.
a few of those
Oh,
6
yeah.
years
Yeah,
later.
I think
so,
that's great. I think it encourages people to, just think about that. So
Yeah.
we will do that again.
So now she has room in her brain to knit Christmas.
There you go. That's great. So what are we going to talk about besides? Do you have any projects?
Well, my
To share?
project, I'm gonna. First of all, I did knit a lot of hats. For
Are they all
family
packed
and
up?
2 for the shop. Yes, they're all woven in, blocked. Everything's just ready to get to their owner. But now, because I was concentrating so much on that, I really didn't know what my next project was. But we are doing something with the Lento sweater, which we have flanked by us here. So I am going to do a Lento. So I will show you that in a little bit. We've got, what about you? What are you working on? Because
Well, I'll show you
how's your-
progress. Yep, I've got, oops, where'd it go? Okay, so this one that I'm working on for my dad is, coming along.
I thought you already did that.
I don't know. I showed it last week.
I thought we had a sample of that over
Yeah,
here.
but it wasn't right. I had to redo it.
Oh, okay.
So, contrast brim, I like.
Is it
Cloud, I love.
It's not the same hat at all. Like you
It
didn't
is
rip out.
squarshy. It's called squarshy. It is the same
No,
hat.
I meant like
No, that
that
hat's
hat's
still over there. Yeah,
okay.
it's over there.
I love the brim. So
I
what's
know,
the story
that's
on that?
cashmere. I also made it a little bit larger
Uh-huh.
for my dad.
That I can feel like he is gonna love that. So is this one strand or 2?
It's one.
Oh, it's so squishy.
Squishy, I know, it's very squishy. So this is our cashmere worsted, which we still have on sale.
Yep.
Still some. Yep, not all the colors are there anymore, but it's still available on 30% off. Woohoo! Okay, and then my brother, my son,
Your brother.
not my brother. I can't keep track of the men
Okay.
in my life. So
Yeah.
Ed's sweater
Well,
now is ready
Look at
to
that.
start the
Oh
ribbing.
my gosh, you knit that extra little
Yep,
bit.
did that extra
right there,
inch.
right?
First of
Uh-huh.
all, I had to pick up like I don't know how many stinking stitches that
Are
I put on.
you
Hold.
gonna wrap this for Christmas?
No, I'm gonna give it to him when he comes to Thanksgiving.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Everybody needs a Thanksgiving sweater.
Everybody needs a gift, no matter when it is. So this is gonna go. This is for Ed. It's gonna be done. I just have
Yeah.
ribbing.
Could it be this week?
Probably.
And then blocking, and then fabulous.
There's gonna be a lot of election watching
yeah,
tonight.
Yeah, so you'll have
that
lots
ribbing
of,
might get done really fast.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah, and retrosaria, love it. Talk about squash. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay,
I
and
can't
then
wait.
I a couple years ago planned my Lento.
Oh yeah, that's.
So
have you had that
that's
wound for a while?
I was gonna start it and then I got distracted. This is hedgehog, speckly. This is shibui.
Lovely,
So I had
lovely.
tucked this away. When I did my great clean out, craft room clean out on July 4th.
Okay.
I
okay.
put it in and I was able to go this morning and get it out because I knew right where it was.
Good. I definitely have been running down to my craft room a lot lately. I wonder if you could use this for your projects. So it's funny because we have 2 kind of organizational products that would make knitting easier, but like these are your little wrist, like they're called a mini minder. This would require you to put, let's put one of yours on there.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to take this off.
Demo.
So this has this cool thing, but to put your yarn in it, you'll take that off. Okay, and then this goes, through there.
And then I think the coolest thing that I've seen with these are hanging from people's cars.
Like where? You mean from their mirror?
I don't know.
That would like
I haven't
distract
personally
the
tried
driver,
it.
but
So don't do
So-
it when you're driving, but if you are a passenger.
there are some really cool designs. So these are from Lemon
Lemon
Wood.
wood.
And so this one's
Look.
called Mid-Century Modern. So, okay, the cool thing about this is now this is going to take it from the outside. But I'm going to show you something that I'm going to take on my trip, but I have to take the yarn from the center.
You're not taking one of these, are you?
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm taking...
Because this is for outside.
Right.
Which is my personal preference. I've had so many skeins, I don't care what kind they are, get like blobs come out at once.
I'm going to be forced,
It's
I
happening
think,
with retro
for my trip to have
I'm not a fan of the blobs. But you do you and I'll do me.
Okay, that's good. So this is the mini minder. This is the mid-century modern. I love this.
We had these
This
from someone
one-
else, but she didn't have them available anymore,
Yeah,
so we got
so
these.
this is called, I think, Flutter Fields. I love that. It's like little butterflies.
This one's snowflakey.
Can they see that?
It's
Okay.
pretty. Our lighting is pretty good
Yeah,
right here.
it is good. This one is called, I think it's called like the star. I don't remember. Rainbow Star.
This one's like autumn.
Something. Yep, that one's called Autumn Tours.
Pretty.
And then there's the hearts.
This is fun.
Yeah, they're really fun. I love them. I think the idea of them are really cool. And
They're also kind of cool holiday decorations.
where does this go? Why is this all by itself?
I don't know. You took them off.
No. Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Because you have to take this handle off to put the
Yeah.
yarn on there. So,
Yeah.
of course, when you put the yarn on there, you miss the cool picture. Unless you
Okay.
did it upside down. That'd
I already
be cool.
demoed that with the mohair.
I know.
Saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just showing it
Okay,
again.
so we have them near our sleigh area of the shop right now as a holiday decoration. Fun.
I don't have my moderating computer up, so if you're saying wonderful things,
Okay.
I'm not seeing
Thanks
them.
for interacting.
So that is something fun that's new, and it's great for gifting. I mean, I feel like any knitter would like this, so pretty cool.
Yep, they're nice. We're well stocked for the moment.
We just got Emma's newest color of the month.
November.
Yep. That's what she names them
Wow.
after the month.
Where
There's
is
no
this
like
year going?
I know. So bulky and
Sock.
the sock
fingering.
weight. So
Yeah, perfectly
we
house.
definitely will be going forward with this club, but we do have options. Like we could do different bases. Like we definitely would stick with this. But what about mohair? Would you guys do that? Give us a that one
Feedback
and
wanted.
feedback wanted on this
needed.
on this video. Yes.
Okay, and then we thought we might just highlight a couple of planner type things and then give you a little more info for the moment on a plan you can make for later in December.
Yes.
Okay. So we have paper products in the shop. A good number of people really do like that. So we're finding, so that's great. Not everybody, but these are super cute. I think we've mentioned them. Bless you.
Sorry.
Okay, so they're just little
Just
like
like a
purse
matchbox.
calendar. It's like a matchbox
Yep.
thing.
And so it's perforated right
So
here.
you just tear off your calendar.
Yep. And
I
you can
think
use the other
cute.
side as a note if you need
Yeah,
to. Or
in a pinch.
feels like watercolor paper. You could do some artwork on
So
it.
they're hand pressed. They're vintage. She's got a vintage press.
And
ink
so
press.
we've got a few fun colors for that.
Yeah,
I can't hold these. the
nice
correct
little
way. Here we
stocking
go.
stuffer.
Yeah. Why is it all blurry?
I don't know.
Maybe it's
camera.
my glasses.
Yeah.
Still
So
working with those.
great. This is I don't think this is an essential part of anyone's life, but it would make your life
Well,
kind of
Fun,
pleasant.
and you could fit that in your purse, and yeah, or I guess if you had a wallet, you could actually take off one and stick it in your wallet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, don't pull out your phone and go and find a calendar. Just
Right.
get that out and say, oh,
I
yeah.
know. Let's go old school this
Old
year.
school. And you could circle like important dates.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
I do like the idea that it's on like a thick paper because
It's on cardstock.
you could
yeah.
like do something artsy on there.
Yeah, you could.
Some
Put them
mini
all
art.
on a, yeah.
I love
Sky's
that.
the limit. Okay, and then we have talked about this, the Lina planner with some key. Oh my gosh, every time I open right to our ad, isn't that fun? So this, it's weekly, but it lists festivals around the world. So you could just be an armchair planner and go through this and
Yeah, you could figure
here's
out when
something
to do
in
something.
France, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Lyon.
Knit, eat,
Knit, Eat, and Co.
Oh,
Festival.
sounds like there might be eating involved.
That sounds fun.
Knitting and eating. Those are my favorite 2 things ever.
Yeah. And if you do go to these things, you know, you can tell us all about it. We don't really have the luxury of doing these kinds of festival events,
But we
do
live vicariously
love
through everyone else.
that everyone else can.
Yes, and we love
But not
hear
everyone.
stories.
Boy,
I know.
talk about expensive
Yeah,
to
yeah.
travel and do that stuff.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. And then I don't think we've actually talked about this yet. So we do have our monthly calendar from Catherine Pelletier. She's a French-Canadian artist. We do have some of her artwork in the shop. But last year she didn't do her monthly calendar. And we said, are you doing your monthly calendar? She said, I didn't get it done, but it's happening for 2025. So we do, oh my God.
I know.
We've got them.
It's really
They're
cute.
beautiful watercolors and
like
fiber
hand drawn
themed.
and yep.
They're lovely.
They're
So
really
the calendar is here. And what a nice gift for yourself. So
I love that. So
planning. Okay,
Planning.
so these are all 2025 things. We have something to share with you that's going to start right around the 25th of December.
right.
So some people have come up with your Christmas Eve cast on, Christmas Day cast on, something to look forward to after all of the hullabaloo
Yep.
of your holiday season
And
is
you
done.
can and people used to say Christmas Eve cast on, but that doesn't make sense. You need a Christmas Day cast on.
Well, we're
or
going to say
night.
Christmas adjacent.
Right, right, because that's when we have a little bit more.
We personally will
more
have possibly a couple of days off around that time. So
Right.
that will be that Linda's actually going on a big trip, so she has this to start on
Yep.
the trip.
Yep, I do.
But we're going to do a Lento along.
So she needs to get. She's
Okay.
out of the picture.
Okay, look at this girl. We've had this in the shop for I don't know. Did we get it this winter?
Yep.
Karen knit it for
Yep.
us. It's hedgehog fibers and mohair. And this one is, I think, Brandon's yarn and mohair.
Oh.
Mhm.
I like that she ended up doing
And it's
this.
just short,
Yeah,
short
it looks.
sleeves.
It's really pretty.
And we've borrowed this from Olivia,
right.
a friend of the shop. And so Lento came out actually in the spring of 2021 issue of the Lina magazine. It's the editor of the Lina magazine.
Yeah,
It's
she's
her
the
pattern.
designer. Yeah.
So she's just kind of a low key. I mean, she's got a big job with being in charge of Lina magazine. So, but she does occasionally put out some patterns.
And the simplicity of this, I think, is what is nice. And the other thing that's nice about it is the big gauge. So you can't, it's knit on a size 10. I will tell you, I'm getting gauge on a 10 and a half though.
Okay.
Anyway, the nice thing about it is you can combine yarns to get the look that you want.
So she brought it out in the spring issue, thinking that it would be kind of a springtime, lightweight fabric, but also warm with the mohair in it. And I think it's designed to have like bracelet sleeves in the pattern.
Okay.
But you as the maker can do whatever you want with it. I know the grocery girls have talked about this pattern a lot. Like, oh, this is a beautiful yarn. We just want to showcase this yarn. Let's do a Lento. If you have sparkle, throw that in.
Right.
They love doing that. I think that's a fun idea. These kinds of simple designs are wonderful for showcasing beautiful yarn. And I think when you get back in December, we'll do another, because you'll be further along. I doubt that I will have mine very far at all. But we'll be able to talk about different ways you could customize your Lento, stripes, contrast collar, marling, obviously
Right.
marling, but fading is fun too.
Right.
If you are interested in doing a Lento, we've already talked about it to some people
Yep.
just privately in the shop, But here we are publicly on Tuesday video,
Right.
putting it out
A
there.
Lento along. Yep. And we will have a Lento memento
We
for
will
you.
have that. So we're making plans for the new year. So that will carry us from end of December into January.
Right.
The Lento along.
Where, and then we will be going into
Then moving on to another
knit along, which we already have planned for that too.
But you could pop stripes in, you know, look at Ravelry. It's a great, you know, there's a lot of patterns. I just love like patting my girl.
I know. I
She's
was
so
like
fun.
putting my arm through her armholes.
a
I'm
little
like, that could
dolly.
look super weird. Okay, so speaking of the Lento, so I really had like what? I mean, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking about it, but I didn't have time to concentrate. And so I've been roaming the shop for the past few days.
I know. Liz
trying
was
to,
doing inventory. She's like, well, I'm doing great, except Linda keeps taking things, and I'm confused about where they are.
And so, yeah, I mean, I've had lots of ideas. And Sue's always full of good ideas. She's giving me some good ways to kind of like bounce off of.
That's what's fun
And-
about, if you have a friend who's a fibery friend, pull them in to your decision making.
So we have a yarn called Donegal. It's
Is it
called
Donegal?
Darnie.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Irish
it's
tweed.
a fingering weight Irish tweed, and we ended up getting a lot of one color, which
Because we wanted to
thankfully,
do a sample.
I really like that color.
Well, we both liked it, yeah.
And so I pulled out that color. It's kind of this mustardy color. Dijon. I don't know. Mustard
Hey, you're wearing
color.
it too.
I know.
Whoa.
It's amazing. And honestly, the other color.
Oh my God.
I had no idea. Okay. So this is the Donegal tweed. So I don't remember the color.
Fingering to
but
sport weight. Mm-hmm.
it is available on the website. And it's a nice yardage. It's like 440 yards. So I'm going to need 3 of them. Okay. But on its own, not going to work. But we couldn't quite find a mohair that we liked with it either. But
Well, we found lots of options.
yeah,
yeah.
but we ended up going with this color that matches my sweater. So it's Emma's. It's called Grove something. Grove Roots. And so it still kind of has that in it. And so I did a little swatch, and you will see.
What's
I think
the pink in there?
I'll show you in a minute. So this is
Nice,
this
that
right
Grove
here,
Roots in
just
there is
those
really
two
nice.
right there. But I felt like my gauge was still like, I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have to move up to a size 11
Ew.
needle, and I wasn't looking forward to that. So I just grabbed a mohair that I had at home. And
okay.
I kind of do like it, but then I looked at my gauge again this morning, and I feel like I'm good down here. Like, I
Okay.
think I'm good. I don't think I'm going to need the mohair.
I think that might make it just a little on the hot side.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. And, you know, I kind of tend to make that mistake a lot. I have done that a
much.
lot where I've added too much, and then it's like too heavy. And so I think... So it's going to be these 2 colors together. So
Nice.
I love
It's gonna
how
be
that
really
looks.
pretty.
I really love that color
That's gonna be
combo.
pretty.
But I thought to make life easier
Oh, for traveling.
on the plane are these little
Yeah, we just
cozy
got a shipment of
cakes.
some
Right, we
more.
got some new ones. And so this will get wrapped around this. So you look at it matches.
That's really nice for especially superwash and mohair yarns because
Right.
they're slippery. I don't really
So-
think you're going to need it for the
No,
tweed because
but
that's a sticky yarn.
it's more just organizing on the plane. I just don't want things falling around, and I might change it when I get there and take it off. But so
okay.
it'll take a
They're
little
really
bit
nice
of work
if you
to
have
put it on
multiple
there.
stuff in your bag.
So this
though.
is the organizer that you have to pull from the middle, whereas
Right.
these you pull from the outside.
Yeah.
So and I don't want to have to worry about. I feel like when you take things from the outside, when you're in an enclosed space, I feel like you just don't have the room to like swish it around.
Unless
so.
you have this.
But I'm
That
not.
could work on a plane.
Well, I mean, maybe I'd
For
have to
14
hang
hours,
it from
it might be a
somewhere.
little
Might be in the
much.
way. So
You could like hang it from the vent.
that'd be really funny, wouldn't
That
it?
would be funny. Get all set up. That'd be great.
Hang it on.
Be
Can I
the-
hang it on your hair that's in front of me?
Yeah,
So
gotta keep everyone entertained.
and then I do think I'm still gonna use this. I'm gonna get one of these. I'm gonna put this in here, so maybe I won't need that big
Yeah,
one.
I don't think you'll need
and
that.
then put this next to it, and that way they'll be
Yeah.
very enclosed. And
And as you're stuffing things in your bag, and
Right.
people like have to get up and go to the bathroom and
I
stuff.
know,
and
I
bother
know.
you.
I'm and then I'm still gonna use my like patented method of holding things. So I have to kind of think about that tonight. I will be organizing everything, but I do want to remember that I'm gonna bring this,
Knit
and
kit.
this is the knit kit. And so this I think will work really well.
Good for travel.
It's everything's in it. I've got my tape measure, which is both US and metric. And then I don't think I'm gonna need that. I don't really use that too much.
You're gonna need that tape measure
Yeah,
for sure.
but I'm gonna need these scissors, which are the folding scissors. So that'll be perfect for that. And it's got all the darning needle and
Stitch markers. Yeah, that's easy. You don't have to scramble.
It's
and
got a
find all
needle
your stuff.
sizer. But yeah, this I think will be super handy.
Those are ideal
Yeah,
for travel.
I know. That's really what it's made for. So
Nice.
so yeah, so that is my project. So
Jay, you have another project, a backup project?
I don't.
Okay.
But I pondered going to the yarn shop there and getting a little project.
Okay.
Oh, well, the other project that I'm thinking about doing that I am bringing is the
Oh, the lights. Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. So it's kind of the cords wrapped. So it's the knitted
Oh, I forgot. my cup
lights. And so I have another box of these lights.
It's like that filament stuff.
Yes, and I'm
easy
thinking
to find
I might
nowadays.
make something for Maddie to keep at her house, and it's not going to be a knitted swatch because that doesn't make sense for her, but maybe a star or a heart or something.
Cute.
So
Yeah,
so
fun.
that is my.
Okay, so you've got a couple projects because you
Right.
never know. You never want to have a yarn emergency
I know, but
when you're traveling.
Maddie's got a lot planned. Like I'm hoping we have some downtime.
Yeah, because you don't want to get sick and then come back for our busy season and
I know.
be totally,
I know.
like,
No.
totally out of it.
Right. No, we're she's got a few things planned, but probably there's going to be some days where we're
Okay.
just hanging out at home.
Her kids are
It's
still
just-
in school, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And she said that she told Hayden he might have to go to daycare a couple of days while we're there, and he started crying because he didn't want to miss any time with us.
Yeah, when he doesn't get to see you
I know.
very much, yeah.
They're old enough, they're starting to really figure out who are those people on that big screen.
Yeah.
We used to just be TV stars.
Right, yeah, that's funny. Well, I want you to have a wonderful trip. There's somebody at the
Yep,
door.
all right.
Have a great trip.
Thanks.
And we will see you in
Okay,
December.
all right.
Our plan is going to be, we have some videos scheduled for you on the Tuesdays, and then I'll pop in and out for some live things over the next few weeks, but it's going to go fast.
Yep, it's definitely going to go fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Faster than I think. So I will see everyone
Like
on
live.
Yep, December
Some
3rd.
early
December 3rd.
in about a month.
The night of our party. Moss Mansion
Moss
party.
Mansion.
Don't
Oh,
forget
don't
to
forget
sign
that
up for
either.
the Moss
Yes,
Mansion party.
planning.
That's going to be super
Yeah.
fun. Super
Yep.
fun. Okay, well,
Okay.
we'll talk soon.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanks
everybody.
for watching.